Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Old Pods podcast. I'm Alan, this is Paul.
Hello.
This week, in a change to our advertised episode that we said we want to do decades. We decided to mix it up a bit because decades become a little generic, and we've probably talked about a lot of them over the course of the last few weeks in the different genres. So today we're going to run through some video game adaptations into movies. Pickings are slim because there's a lot of shit video game adaptations out there. We've got a couple that are all right. Do you want to go first, Lawson? Do you want to kick us off?
I mean, I've talked about it a lot of times, probably, and I'll talk about it many more. But I think we've got to start off the conversation with Mortal Kombat.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
The
I didn't. The
was
only
it
reason I didn't put
95?
that on my list is because I knew for a fact that you'd have it as one of the first ones on yours.
Yeah, it managed. It's by no means. It's not a good film.
No.
It's not an excellent film. It's a good film in that we find it very watchable.
Yeah.
Because it came out. It's such a perfect time. It had a bit of CGI in it that now looks shocking, but at the time, Reptile it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did look pretty good. The scene in the with Scorpion in the woods when
that was tremendous.
when he's got the arrowhead coming out of
it's
the
like
palm of
alive,
his
isn't
hand.
it? It's like a little
I mean that was great.
It had some good computer effects. It had the soundtrack is just like an absolute all time soundtrack.
Yeah, banger.
And score. It's got a good score as well. A lot of like sort of tribally kind of drummy kind of music. For the fights and stuff. But the soundtrack as well is an absolute banger. It's a complete time capsule, and yeah, I mean, it had some pretty decent fights in. Nothing stunning, nothing like world class, but some good fights. Tons of lines, full of lines, both from the games and the film.
Yeah.
And it just came out at such a perfect time, and as we've seen since, I mean, the last the sequel they made to it came out a couple of years later, I think, and it was dreadful,
awful.
And then he restarted, remade, rebooted, whatever the hell it was. That last one that came out, that was dire. Like it was just terrible. So uninteresting, and it made no sense. And like the thing that annoys us all the time, they change things that didn't need changing.
Yeah,
for absolutely no reason. Like they now have this. What they all get touched by the power, or you've unlocked your power. And like Kano's power, he's got this God-given power that all of these fighters get. Kano's is like a laser eye.
Yeah, it's a laser eye.
But why? In the games and stuff, he's got like a metal eye implant because he's a criminal, and he got fucked up, and he's got like just give him a mechanical laser eye. It's cool. Like just stupid changes. Anyway, back to the OJ. Yeah, it came out at just the right time. And it hit so many sort of cultural kind of touchstones at the time. Mortal Kombat was gigantic in '95 when it came out.
Yeah.
The game franchise, the music was sort of the theme tune, especially. It was like that techno kind of rave kind of music, and it didn't even get remixed. It was just like straight off the CD, and it was getting played.
Yeah.
In like clubs and stuff. It was just it was just shit hot. It hit so many cultural touchstones at just the right time.
Yeah, I think especially for us as well, for like our age bracket, when it came out in '95, so we were like 13, 14,
Aye.
and it couldn't have timed itself any better for us, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like it was just
For us, it was unreal. Yeah. Because it wasn't the first video game film, which we'll touch on soon. I mean, when you consider, which I was going to talk about later, but we can sort of segue slightly into it. Street Fighter came out the year before, and Street Fighter was absolutely shocking. Like the difference in quality between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Was that before? I thought Street Fighter was after. Oh, not '94.
No, it was Street Fighter was one of the first video game movie adaptations.
I thought Street Fighter was after.
Yeah. And that was shocking. But like everything about it, the sets, the costumes, the Mortal Kombat compared to Street Fighter is just like such a leap in everything.
Yeah.
I mean the Goro animatronic, like that's
Oh, that
That
was
was
great.
crazy. That
Yeah, that was
that's
brilliant.
still like when you watch the film now, that still holds up. Like that's, I mean, most prosthetics do and animatronics and stuff, but that just looked incredible. That cost £1 million apparently to make that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a quick Google earlier. Like I would recommend anyone to watch it, but now it'll probably be dire. Um, but in
Yeah, I bet it.
when you consider like, I mean, I think the first three video game movies, big ones. I was looking earlier at the timeline of releases, and the first three of them were Super Mario Brothers
Dog
with
shit.
Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
That was awful,
So
shocking.
disappointing that I went to the cinema to
Um,
see that, and it was so disappointing.
it was dreadful, big budget and all. Like, well,
Yeah.
I mean, for the time, decent budget.
It felt like another one where it was like, right, we're going to use the names of these characters and a very kind of loose description of them,
And
and then we're
everything
just
else we're
going to change the rest.
just gonna freewheel the rest of it.
Change
Yeah,
the rest. Like the Goombas
aye,
were reptiles, they were dinosaurs or something, weren't they?
yeah. Everybody was dinosaurs. They were all like evolved dinosaurs
Yeah, and I
apparently,
was going, well,
and they were all like lizardy.
what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Where's these mushrooms? Where's the fucking flower power?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And Yoshi was like an actual dinosaur. He looked like a little T-Rex. He was
yeah.
like, it wasn't cute, you know.
No,
um, yeah, the Mario Brothers looked nothing alike.
no.
Um, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there was that that came out 94 or 93. Sorry.
Mm.
Double Dragon came out 94. Did you ever see Double
I've still
Dragon?
never seen that. I've seen it when I was looking
Oh,
for movies, and
stinks.
it's one that I've never seen.
Yeah, dreadful, proper bad film that. And Street Fighter. Those were like the three big name video game movies.
Yeah,
Uh, Double Dragon and Street Fighter were 94, and then Mortal Kombat came out in 95. And the leap in like sort of quality of set design and costume design and everything was just massive. It was enormous. I mean, it got panned pretty much by critics, but like it didn't matter.
yeah. I mean, just looking there, I was looking as you were chatting there. The scores were at the very middle of the road, like about 50%, 5.5 out of 10. So, but I think it's
Yeah.
definitely one of those where you seen it at a time and you either thoroughly enjoyed it, or you've watched it
Mm,
recently and you thought this is a load of shit.
mm,
It's a bit of a Marmite kind of movie, isn't it? Like
yeah.
it's either really good or it's on wholesome nostalgia, or it's a bit shit.
Oh yeah, I imagine critics at the time they'll have been like, "What's this bollocks?" You know, like
Yeah,
whereas we're like, "Oh my god, it's Sub-Zero," and you know, like it's, yeah, it was,
yeah.
yeah,
Because
but
obviously it was before any of the like the superhero movie. Like you say, like it's only the third or fourth video game adaptation. There was nothing like that that hadn't existed before,
yeah, hmm
or not in that facet anyway, not in that media.
yeah,
Yeah, but I remember
um,
looking at it as a kid and thinking some of the effects look like you say they're not now, but at the time were brilliant. Scorpion looked great. Sub-Zero looked great. The
oh, they looked the part. Yeah,
Yeah,
the costumes on all the characters look
yeah. I was
great.
just
Like
about to
they
say
all look
Raiden
the part.
looked
Yeah,
fucking brilliant. Yeah, Christopher
mm,
Lambert looked fucking excellent.
yeah, and Shang Tsung with his awesome leather coat that
Yeah,
he wore,
yeah.
it looked sick. And again, it's one of those films that doesn't, like, the costumes aren't exact to the games. They aren't even. I mean, some of them aren't even close. Shang Tsung never looked like that in the
No,
games.
no.
Up to that point. So it's not like a 1-to-1. But they did change some things, but they didn't completely balls them up.
Yeah, you
You
could
know,
recognize
like,
them, couldn't you?
yeah, that's it. They were still
Yeah,
recognizable.
you
Like
could
Shang Tsung was still like a scheming, cheating shit. You know,
exactly. You
like
could still very
and
distinctly
Johnny
tell
Cage was
that's
slick
Shang
and
Tsung, that's Johnny Cage, that's Liu Kang,
yeah,
that's Sub-Zero. Like you could still hit the roster and go through the characters
yeah.
from how
And it
they look.
showed like an understanding of the game and the
Mm.
game world and the
Yeah,
characters and things that they could change them, but they obviously coached the characters to still, you know, behave like this and deliver like this, you know, because that's
yeah.
what kind of character they are.
I remember it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember the banter and the back and forth between Kano and Sonya being good, and
Yeah,
they
they have like a lot of lines. I think they have a couple of fights. Yeah,
yeah, because she'd hunted him for a long time, hadn't she? And
she's
that's why
chasing
she
him.
went
Yeah,
there. Yeah, it was very good, very good.
yeah.
1995.
You can't beat me, baby. I've studied all your
Yeah,
moves.
Christ.
um, yeah, but I mean, it's a complete time capsule.
Yeah,
Especially the music. The soundtrack's got some absolute bangers on there, like Fear Factory and stuff. a lot of metal, like a lot of heavy metal, as well as a lot of like sort of the techno-y kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff that was really popular at the time.
I need to go back and listen to like the soundtrack again. It's been a long time since I've listened to the soundtrack for it. I mean, obviously, I still remember the Mortal Kombat, like the theme and.
They came up with that theme tune, that sort of, you know, the Mortal Kombat, the big theme tune at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
and in the fight scenes, and that tune, like the melody, the tune, it was never in a game before, and it was never in a game after.
I
But
remember you telling me this before. Yeah,
it was never part of any of the games. But when anybody mentions anything to do with Mortal Kombat,
that's what
they,
comes.
they immediately think of that, and that's like how big of a cultural thing it was. A
Yeah,
touchstone it was. Even now, everybody still. There's been what 12, 13 games or something.
yeah,
Even now, people still think when they think Mortal Kombat, they think of that theme tune, even though it's never been part of the games. And I think I just think that's like magic. That's absolute lightning in a bottle.
yeah. That's exactly that. Like it's.
I remember a couple of games ago, and it wasn't the last game, it might have been the one before it. NetherRealm did a trailer for it, and it was like a really cinematic trailer, and it featured a remix of the Mortal Kombat theme tune,
Yeah.
and everybody just like fucking wet the pants. It was like the games have finally recognized that music, that theme tune, you know,
Mm,
and it's kind of like the unofficial theme tune. It's just yeah, it's lightning in a bottle. That soundtrack. Anyway, that's my first one.
great job.
One of my two good films.
So my first one, which I think is probably yeah, it's undoubtedly actually the best one I think I've got on my list. Isn't a movie, but it's a show.
Mm.
Um, Castlevania on Netflix,
You know what? I never thought of
the
that.
animated
Yeah,
show.
that was really good. That actually,
Oh
yeah.
my God, it was brilliant. I put it on thinking, oh, it's an anime. I quite like anime. I might fill
Mm,
a couple of hours. Binge watch the entire first season, just back to back,
mm,
straight off the belt. It was brilliant. The animation was good. It wasn't the best, but it was good. But the characters and the
mhm,
story, they I felt like they got it absolutely perfect. And I don't
mm,
know what it is about that show, but the 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 final episodes of each season, the final battles in those seasons, the action and the choreography that they've used in their battles
mhm,
is fucking unreal. Like
mm,
there's the mix of the magic, there's the mix of the the brute strength and the kind of skill of
mm.
Belmont, and then there's obviously the Alucard's doing like the vampire shit and flying all over.
Yeah,
And when it all comes together, it again it feels like lightning in a bottle. Like
mm.
it looks so tight, so well made. Like the people
I,
that put it together cared about what they were doing.
yeah. I remember the whip stuff always looked great.
Oh yeah,
Belmont's whip stuff, you know, like where it's like it'll show it like I don't know, just it shows it like not spinning, but like sort of moving around.
yeah,
And then when it hits, like it does like these really cool anime explosions and stuff on it.
yeah,
You know, like the way the vampires will like blow apart when it hits them. The animation on it was sick.
yeah.
Yeah, and the second season was good as well. I was expecting it to be a complete
It
turd,
was,
but the second
yeah.
season I enjoyed it.
I thought
Yeah.
there was going to be a dip, and there wasn't. It just stayed strong. And was it Cypher? Is that the girl, the mage,
I think that's her name. Yeah.
the way they animated her using magic
Yeah,
was
yeah. All of
was
her spells look good.
was
Yeah.
brilliant. Some of the ice stuff that she used, some of the ice spells that
Mm,
she used, and then flipping between the ice and the fire. And I remember she's fighting like a vampire's coming towards her. I'm sure she's tried firing spikes and all sorts, and he's dodging, 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 and she makes like a block of ice and then compresses it into just a plane,
hmm.
and it just goes straight through the vampire and then splits it apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it looked
Yeah. Sounds
great.
familiar.
It
Yeah, it was a great show. I completely forgot about it. I don't know how I forgot about it because I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And if anybody's looking for something to watch that's a video game adaptation, if they're a fan of Castlevania, if they're a fan of anime, watch it because it might be get lost. There's a lot of good anime out there now, so it'll get lost. It'll get buried in everything else that you can find. But it's definitely worth a watch. It's 4 seasons, it's not going to break your back. I think it's only like 8 episodes a season or something like that. It's not particularly
Yeah, they
long.
weren't very long.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
drawn out. It's got a story from A to B, and it's great. Great. Very well made, very well put together. Definitely the best one of the adaptations that I've got on my list to run through. I'm trying to think of the music that they used in there. I can't think of anything too memorable from the music. Well, it was just the action and the story. Like the characters were just compelling. Like you cared about what was going on. You didn't just think,
Mm.
"Oh, I'll wait until I fight." Like you wanted to see the development, and you wanted to see what happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, very very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoy Castlevania.
yeah. So that's
Um,
my next one.
right, my next one. I'm just looking at sorry, I'm just looking at a list of upcoming in development video game films, and Jesus Christ, you fucking you got everything on there.
Yeah, I can imagine there's a few. I
Bloody
know there's in.
Call of Duty, bloody more Resident Evils, more Mortal Kombats, more Street
There's
Fighters,
definitely a new Tomb Raider coming, isn't
Zelda,
there? Because it's what's her
probably.
name out of Game of Thrones? Is it Sophie Turner?
Yeah, I do. I've never heard out about it.
Yeah, she's going to be Tomb Raider.
Duke Nukem. Oh, they'll never make a Duke Nukem film now.
No, surely not. Duke, I mean, it was a great
Shake
game
it,
back in the day.
baby. Blow it out your ass. Um. Yes. Anyway, my next one. You might have seen this because it's a bit poo your pants scary.
Oh my god.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, definitely not seeing that.
You're not saying Silent Hill.
No,
Oh, you soft shite. It's a great film.
no.
Yeah. Quite. It follows the game quite well. It's not 1-to-1, but it's certainly got the vibe of it.
Hmm.
It's got the it nails the aesthetic, the scenery and stuff. Lots of like visual callbacks to the games. The monsters in it look bang on for Silent Hill.
I played the game, but I've never seen the
Yeah,
movie.
it's a slightly different. It's a different story, but yeah, the world of it's the same, and it's the same sort of vibe with like gods and demons and dark entities and stuff like that, and in this town trapped in the fog. Yeah, I saw it at the cinema, and it's I went in expecting nothing because a video game film.
Yeah,
Uh, but I was pleasantly surprised. There's some really good scary bits in it. Pyramid Head turns up, of course,
yeah,
even though he wasn't in the first film, the first game, where he makes it because he's kind of the Silent Hill mascot, I suppose.
yeah. I'm just
He
looking
turns
for
up, looks brilliant, absolutely amazing scene, which gets cut constantly.
it.
I think he grabs some girl, uh, as everybody's like running away from him because the siren's gone off and it's going in a dark world. Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah,
And there's this one girl who he catches. She doesn't make it into the church in time, and Pyramid Head grabs her and he like rips her clothes. He's like holding her up by like a neck sort of thing. And then he like grabs her clothes and he rips her clothes off and flings them, and then like immediately grabs her skin on her chest and he just like rips our entire skin off
oh my
in one
days.
pull and like flings the skin at the church door. Like they like slam the church door and there's the whole skin just like this massive like probably like a silicon prosthetic just gets like slapped against the door really wet. It's like enormous huge
Oh.
pile of skin. It's fucking brilliant. And every time I've seen it since then on like like on telly and stuff like that, they always cut that scene.
Yeah, cut
They,
it.
they show him grabbing that chest, and you see like his hands squeeze, and like all of our skin starts to like a t-shirt, like it ripples inwards as he's like gripping our skin, and
Yeah,
then it cuts. You just hear a scream, and you see the skin splatter. But in the original one in the cinema, the original cut, you see him like yank a whole skin off our
oh my
entire
days.
body. It's brilliant.
The stills of it
Um,
now. I'm just looking at a couple of stills of it now. The Pyramid Head
there's
looks
probably
jacked.
gifs and yeah,
Pyramid Head looks jacked.
Pinhead's hench as fuck. Yeah, ripping skin off women all day. It's fucking hard
Oh
work.
my days.
Carrying that big ass knife about as well.
Yeah.
That's it. Make you a big boy. And the hat as well. I mean that hat's probably that weigh a fair bit.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Like that was fucking terrifying.
You soft shite. Um, Yeah, but there's a couple of really spooky scenes in it. It's got it's got I really like the story of it. You know, like this spoilers, but yeah, this vengeful entity that's sort of trapped and it's poisoned this entire area.
Mm.
It's claimed it's claimed an entire area really and took it into a sort of alternate dimension, and it's basically punishing everyone. Um, just sort of yeah,
Yeah.
dishing out its misery. Um, but yeah, again, it's one of them. It doesn't stick slavishly to the games, but it's obviously been made with enough understanding and appreciation of the games to know what can be tweaked a little
Yeah,
bit and what
to
can
know
be
how to
changed.
handle the characters.
Yeah, and to still keep it in that world.
Yeah.
Once again, absolutely dire sequel got made.
Oh
Shocking sequel. Um, with Jon Snow, uh, from Thrones.
yeah.
But yeah, so ignore the sequel and probably any other sequels that have been made, because I imagine they probably made about 15 sequels from it, like you do with any film like that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, first one, great. One scene near the beginning, the first time the sirens go, and the world starts to get dark. You know, like in the games when you hear the siren and
Hmm.
the world turns into the dark world. That's particularly frightening. There's these little creepy things that turn up.
Nope.
I remember watching in the cinema, and you'd see the main character. It's like a downward shot of her, and you see something just like walking up behind her, and she's unaware of it. And I was absolutely shitting my pants when I
Nope.
first saw that in the
Nope. Nope.
cinema.
Nope.
And then she realizes it's there, and she sort of turns around and sees it, and it's like
Yeah.
makes a little horrible noise.
You know what you need to do?
Grim.
You need it, because it's the only time I'll fucking agree to it. You need to, when we all go out next weekend, when we get back, put something like that on, because it'll be the only fucking time I'll ever watch something like that, I tell you.
Well, I'm sure one of us will have it on his DVD collection.
Yeah, got to have.
So it's good though. It wraps up nicely. It's got a bit of not a cliffhanger ending, but a good ending.
Yeah.
Sean Bean's in it. Um, always like a bit of Sean Bean.
Yeah, is anybody else in there? Let's have a look.
The main character's been in a lot, but I forget her name. Is it Rada Mitchell? I think her name's Rada Mitchell.
Why is it not? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Rada Mitchell.
And I think the young girl in it's famous now. There's like it's because it's about Rada Mitchell looking for her daughter, and I think her daughter's. I think she might be a famous person now.
I don't know. I don't think I recognise anybody else.
Nah, maybe I'm losing the plot. Yeah, bloody Alice Krieg's in it. She's been in everything.
Yeah.
What was she? What was the film? She was in that Star Trek film. She was the Borg Queen.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Trek film, as
Yeah.
well as loads of other stuff as well. Sleepwalkers, fantastic film. Oh yeah, Jodelle Ferland. That was the kid's name. Is she famous now?
Don't know. Let's have a look.
She.
Movies and shows.
I could have swore I'd seen something. It's not like I'd seen something at some point, and I thought, oh, that's that kid from Silent Hill. She's like a grown up now.
Nah, I mean, she's in a couple of horror movies.
Is she?
But
I
she's
thought.
also in Home Alone, The Holiday Heist, which,
Right, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe that. Um. Anyway, but yeah, good film, and for me, probably the only other decent uh video game movie. And I think, hold on a sec, you'll have to bear with me a moment. Um, bit. No, ignore me. I thought they were directed by the same person. No, I thought they were. I thought it was directed as the same person by the same person as Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
but it's not. Mortal Kombat and Resident Evil were directed by the same person.
Oh, yeah.
The Resident Evil movie. Paul
Murray was
Anderson.
on about that, and his guest appearance was new. Was it something Anderson?
Yeah, Paul W.S.
Paul
Anderson.
W.S. Anderson, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so my
And
next one is, again, another series as opposed to a movie. And I'm only really talking about the first season because I haven't seen the second season, purely because I haven't played the second game, is The Last of Us. I played the first game, watched the first season. It is probably as close to a shot for shot remake as you can get, I think, if you're doing a show. but very well acted, very well put together, very well made, um, enjoyable to watch. I watched it with my wife, who's not played the games, um, but they put it together so well that the story was compelling enough for it to for her to become engrossed in it. Do you know what I mean? Like it was it's a compelling story. It's a compelling game anyway. But I just think it was done very, very well. I don't know. I know it was well received. I don't know how it's doing for how the second season's done because I'm trying to avoid it in case there's any big changes or anything that I haven't seen. I know the big twist from the second game as much as I've never played it.
Mm.
So I don't want to spoil it if they change it in this series. I feel like they might because it's got big names in it.
I've seen complaints about the second season, but I've never watched so much as a
Yeah,
minute of it.
I've
I
se-
I tolerated the first season. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I didn't think it was particularly bad. It just wasn't for me.
mm,
But then I wasn't that into the game.
yeah,
I didn't finish the first game. I ran out of steam on it. It was too many stealthy bits, and I'm not really a stealthy
yeah.
game player. Like,
There's a lot of stealthy bits in it. There's
yeah,
this,
no, I'm a guns blazing kind of
mm,
guy. Yeah, so I tapped out the first game just out of boredom, really. Not my cup of tea. And in the first season, I didn't think it was bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea, really. It was all right. There was some good bits in it. There's some, and what's his name? I like
Pedro.
Pedro in it. He was
Yeah,
all right in it.
he's good. Putting in another good turn. I mean, he's taking over the world at the moment, isn't he? Like he's
I mean, he'll turn up the oven and a bag of crisps, that man.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've not seen so much as a lick of the second one, and I probably won't bother either. I'm certainly not
Mm.
gonna play the second game.
I will watch the second season, but I'm just in a little. Well, for a start, there's a lot of content to try and consume at the moment. There's a lot of different things going on that I've not even started that I wanted to start.
Don't say there's content to consume, Men's. Just say
Content.
there's some things to watch.
That's the same thing. That's what I said.
You don't consume content.
Yeah, you do. That's the same thing.
That's the most soulless mechanical thing in the world. I'm just going to sit down in my bitch chair and just have content
It's the
pumped down
same.
my throat.
It's the same thing.
You're going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy a good film.
Well, I might enjoy a good film. I might put on a bit of shit, and then I might
I'm
be
going to
forced to
watch a
consume
film.
it.
I'm going to consume. Fucking hell's teeth.
All right, dickhead. Fucking hell. All right, there's a lot of shit to watch. Is that better?
That's better.
That's better. So I'm not getting around to it, but I don't know whether I'm going to or I want to play the game first before I watch the second season. I haven't decided.
Aye.
I haven't decided. One of the bits of content that I've got to consume actually is a video game one. And it's on the second season now, but I don't think. Well, I know I've not seen the first. I never played the games properly either. But Twisted Metal, that seems to be doing quite well.
Yeah. I watched half of the first season. Again, I tapped out because it was just. Again, it wasn't even that bad. It just wasn't doing anything for me. Like it wasn't really. I wasn't really falling in love with it. I played the first and the second game. I mean, that's going way back. Twisted Metal World Tour, one of the finest games ever made. I love it. I rented it like 4 or 5 times. I spent more money renting it than I would have paid to just buy the damn game. I was in that stupid period of my life as a kid. Yeah, I absolutely loved World Tour. Yeah, great cast of characters and great soundtrack as well. But anyway,
yeah,
I just for me the show it's a little bit too grounded. Like it's a bit too not real. Because what I liked about the games was that it was just mental. Like it was the characters were one of them was like a full blown demon. Like a massive demon in a huge tank thing. One of them's he's just the Grim Reaper on a motorbike. It's like there's no sort of ambiguity about it. Yeah, I like that about it. Whereas the show seemed a bit more grounded.
yeah.
And again, it wasn't bad. I just ran out of steam watching it, and I tap out of shows very quickly. I'm not a show watcher, as you know. But yeah, I've heard the second season's better. I think one of the lads was saying that the second season was really good.
Yeah. Okay, Graham was saying it was good, wasn't he? I think he was saying he enjoyed it. Yeah.
I knew somebody who said it was good.
Might be worth a look. But it's at the bottom of quite a long list of stuff that I've got to work through at the moment. Well, I might get around to it eventually. Did you ever
Hmm.
watch well, it's not off topic, but it's a one that I've never seen because it's meant to be an absolute fucking stinker. But did you ever watch the Borderlands movie?
I didn't know. No.
Yeah, I mean,
Um.
I haven't because I've heard so many bad things about it. I thought, well, I'm not going to waste my time with it if it's that bad.
Oh, I mean, by all accounts, it's an absolute turd.
Yeah.
Um. I mean, I played Borderlands one. I played one. I played the shit out of Borderlands two. Me and a bunch of lads,
Mm.
we really got into that. You know, we played that like a job. We griefed the life out of Borderlands two.
Yeah.
Um, three I tapped out of because the writing and stuff on it was really cringy. It was when everything was getting very sort of that sort of like quippy post millennial sort of
Yeah.
bullshit. You know, it was awful that I didn't couldn't play the third one at all.
Mm.
Struggled. Um, and then I heard the film was a complete piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
Uh,
thought it might have been quite good. The film it had, well, what looked like on paper to be a decent movie. Like it had a good cast. It's a lot of
yeah, it
money
did
put
seem to
into
have a
it.
good cast. Like,
But it's just got such a bad response. It's just put me off even wanting to try it.
well, apparently it wasn't even written as a Borderlands movie. It was just I think it was just written as some generic like space action type movie.
Mm.
And the I think the I don't know if they sort of pitched it around to see if anybody wanted to slap their logo on the front of it
Yeah.
or what, or if they were approached by who makes this Gearbox.
Mm.
But eventually, it started off not as a Borderlands film, and then they just slapped a coat of Borderlands paint on it.
Fucking hell.
Which is why it's so poor. Aye,
Yeah.
but
Well, there you go. Same
yeah, I
with
mean
not
it's,
exactly the
it's
same, but it's the same with is it Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
That was
just
another recent one that came out.
not
Again, I
bothered with
played the
that.
life out of Monster Hunter. I loved it.
Mm.
Um, but no, the film didn't appeal to me whatsoever.
No.
I think it's like a time, not time travel, but because Monster Hunter World's set in its own world, it's like its own.
Yeah.
Everything's like prehistoric, not prehistoric, but like everything's made of wood, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like I think it's soldiers go back in time, or they go to the go to the Monster Hunter dimension or
Yeah, and then
something,
they get
some shit
trapped
like
in
that.
the
It looked like a load of bollocks anyway.
panic
Um,
ensues.
aye, yeah, no interest in either of them.
Yeah. Is there any well, before we jump in and do another couple each, is there any video games that you think would work well as a movie that's or a show that's not been done before, or that you'd want to see?
I think movies are probably tough because you've got time constraint.
Yeah.
Um,
You could do a lot more with the season. Like, it's just a budget in a lot of the games. If it's a bigger game, you'd probably need a bigger budget, wouldn't you?
that's it, yeah. Um, but I mean, there's certainly games that I would love to see as shows
Yeah.
or films. Um, I mean, top of the list is probably Bloodborne, but that's just because it's my favorite
Yeah,
game
it's your favorite game, isn't it? Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
Um,
I bet they could do a good movie out of that, like if they did it right.
oh, I mean, it's all there. It's the Bloodborne game is it's packed with story.
Yeah.
Um, it's like most Souls like sort of games, especially FromSoft games.
Yeah.
It's made in a way that a lot of the story is obscured, and you kind of have to fill in the gaps. You get
Yeah.
like you'll get some points, some plot points along the way, and you kind of have to fill in the gap. And the community writes the story essentially, or like figures the story out.
Mm.
Um, and the Bloodborne story is just it's tremendous. Like yeah, there's been quite a few. There's loads of videos and stuff online about it and essays and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's
It's became its own thing, hasn't it? It's became its own entity. Do you think you'll ever get a sequel to it? Do you think they'll ever do another one?
I don't know, and it's one of them things where it's like if they did what I wanted to be, because it runs the risk of being shit,
Yeah.
which would be a shame after all this time. But I
Mm.
mean, I'd
How
obviously
is it?
like a
I've never
sequel.
played it as much as
I'd
yours.
obviously like a sequel to it.
Has it got the mechanics in where it could just transpose over and you'd keep everything virtually the same, but just make a new story for it? Or is it that old now where you'd need to change the
No, I
game to
think
work?
I think it's I think it would still work. I think it would still play really well the way it does. I mean, it uses the same system, mechanics, engine, whatever you want to call it, Elden Ring, which has just came out.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
so and that won Game of the Year and
Yeah.
all kinds
It's
of
smashed it, didn't
plaudits
it?
and stuff. So I certainly don't think they need to improve it in any way. I mean, Bloodborne still looks great now, and it was a
Mm.
PS4 game. I think it was a launch game for the 4, or
Yeah.
certainly
Fucking hell.
soon after.
Yeah, it's a one that I've had in my library for ages. It was one of the free ones that got added to the library with the
Aye.
5, and I've played on it, like, when you do the first couple of like introductory bits
Mm,
in the game, but it was
hmm
fucking tough as balls. Like, I remember getting
Oh, it's a
rinsed
hard
in it.
game.
Yeah.
Aye, it's difficult. It's certainly difficult until you realize how it wants you to play.
Yeah.
You have to be really aggressive and fast in it. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Bloodborne. I'm looking forward to one called Iron Lung,
All right. Yeah.
um, which is getting made. I think it's going to be an indie job, but then it's an indie game,
Yeah.
which I've got. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that'll be. I'm interested to see what they do with it. It's
Yeah.
some YouTube guy is making it. I'm not very down with the YouTube crowd, but I
Yeah.
know it's a YouTube fella who's he's pushed for it, and I think I don't know if he's financed it or written it or what exactly he's had to do with it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited for that just because the story's so in the game basically all the stars have gone out in the sky,
Yeah. Okay.
um, and the galaxy's essentially dead, and I think they find there's no like life anywhere,
Mm.
and the few remaining humans, they find like a moon, and it's totally covered in like an ocean of blood,
Yeah.
and so they send down submarines, these ancient submarines with like people welded inside them, so they can't get back out to explore like down at the bottom of these oceans of blood to like
Bloody
find
hell.
stuff. And in the game, it's very simple. You've got like a coordinates map, and you have to just like pootle about in your little submarine. You've got no windows or anything. You just have to use coordinates
Yeah.
and a little proximity beep. I don't know when you're approaching walls,
Yeah.
and you get a map, and it says like go here, go here, go here, and take photos. And you take photos of like weird looking shit, but all the while your sub's getting like banged about and stuff, and you hear
Mm.
groans and things. It's a really spooky, atmospheric game.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that because
That's
it's
very
just
cool.
such a creepy high concept. Like everything's gone, just like everything's just disappeared,
Yeah.
and there's just these oceans of blood on these random moons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll
Yeah.
be good.
I'd quite like to see it. I think I think because of the scale of it, you'd probably have to make it a movie, or maybe an anime, maybe something animated.
Mm.
But Metal Gear, I'd quite like to see. I think that could work well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's certainly got the story. I
Oh, it's
mean,
definitely got the story. I mean, you could
I've
cut about fucking 3 hours of exposition out of the fucking game.
out of the game.
Yeah, like when it just trails on and you end up fucking.
I know it's in Metal Gear, in the
Listen,
Metal Gear games, much like we are now on this system we use, we're two faces talking to each other. And if I'm Snake, like the other guy will say something, and then Snake says the last two words of what he's just said
yeah,
as a question.
yeah,
And that's how every conversation happens in Metal Gear Solid.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Fucking
no,
hell.
yeah, the stories, I mean, I've only really played Metal Gear Solid, the one on the PS1.
Mm,
And I played Peace Walker as well on the PSP, where I never played the others.
yeah, they're
And
good.
I know and I played Revengeance with the Robo guy, Raiden,
Oh
and
yeah, is that the one where they had
Senator Armstrong.
had the nice mechanics where you could like control the swing of the sword and
I had the
change the angle
sword,
and
yeah,
the
he cut
cuts?
melons in half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool.
it's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, so I don't know the full extent of the Metal Gear world and all the stories and stuff,
yeah.
but I'm aware that it's like a super deep, well written story world, a
Oh,
bit
that would
crazy,
probably work as well.
but also
Again, it
really good.
would probably need to be another movie, I guess, because of the scale of it. And it's not one that I've played right through, but I know there's a massive fan base for it. Is the Mass Effect games that would probably transpose well if you had the
Oh, they're
budget for
making
it.
a film of it.
Are they doing it? Are they?
I think there's a casting call just gone out for the main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a film in the works. That was always going to get a film. That I think
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
got a
basically
big fan base,
it's
hasn't
like
it?
playing a movie anyway. It's
Yeah.
it's very cinematic.
Yeah.
Um,
Ah, fuck! I've just thought of another one that's not on my list. That's what I'm going to do as my next one.
well, go on then, fire away.
Um, wow, how did I not think of that? Witcher on Netflix, another series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit on the fence about it.
Oh no, Witcher was great. Well, I'm saying it was great. I'm not entirely sold on Liam Hemsworth taking the place of Henry
They've blown their
Cavill.
own bollocks off, haven't they?
I don't think that's going to go down well at all. And
Yeah.
Cavill's hopefully he's going to do the same when he moves into Warhammer and does it with that because he was a fan of the games and he was a fan of Witcher. He had the backbone enough to say to the writers like, "Oh, come on, what we're doing."
He kept them right, didn't he?
He pushed
Yeah.
them back and kept it in, and kept the law correct, which might have ultimately led to why he's not there now. I don't know, but
Mm.
he completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Not captivates, encompasses. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Encapsulates.
Encapsulates, perhaps. Yeah, he becomes Geralt essentially. Like he just
Yeah, he embodies them.
embodies him really well,
Yeah.
like really, really well. But the other characters, again, it's another one where the other characters are just as compelling. I loved watching the not the muse. Fuck me, what Yaskia? Is it Yaskia? The bard.
Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting his name, but I know you mean his friend. Aye.
Yeah, he's fucking class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bollocks, I'm forgetting his name.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I liked all the stuff with Geralt. Like, I liked his monster hunting,
Mm-hmm.
and his stuff with the bard guy that was funny, and he's sort of like
There's Yaskia. Yeah. Yeah.
his fraternization with the Yennefer. Is it Yennefer,
Yennefer.
the lady?
Yeah, Yennefer.
I didn't like the stuff with the young girl where it kept cutting back to her.
Oh, with Siri.
I found that completely uninteresting.
Yeah, I think that's building now though, because I think
I know
obviously
she
she's grown
becomes a
up now.
bigger character as it all goes along,
Going
yeah.
to become one
Because
of the
she
main
becomes a
characters
witcher,
now.
doesn't she? She gets. I remember. I think in Witcher 3, the game, you're training. She's training as a witcher in parts of that game.
Yeah,
So
Geralt's
yeah,
training
but
her in
I just thought they
might
were
be
really
episodes.
bored. Like, yeah, I was just wanting it to go back to Geralt doing monster stuff,
Yeah,
doing cool shit and being cool because he was a very cool character.
he was cool as fucking
Um,
ice. There's a great
yeah, I
fight
just
scene in it might be the second season or I can't remember where they're in like a bathhouse or something, and there's a great use of his magic. He uses the magic really well. He uses the swords really
Oh
well.
yes, it's like an assassin guy comes from, isn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
fuck me, it's
uh,
so good.
yeah. He like blows him up in the air, doesn't he? And
Yeah,
then he puts his sword and he lands on it. Yeah, that was really
yeah,
cool. That.
class,
Yeah,
class.
aye. I like the bit in the. I think it was the first season with the Hedgehog Knight.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
fella comes back to the ballroom and he's been cursed and he looks like a hedgehog.
yeah.
I thought that was a really cool episode.
That was
That.
a really cool episode.
Um,
There's lots of really cool episodes I got scattered throughout. It was
yeah,
just.
that's based on like an old fairy tale as well. That one, the Hedgehog Knight thing. But
I just hope
yeah,
they
that was
don't.
a.
I'm very dubious about the next season with Hemsworth in. I don't think he's going to do it justice, and I feel kind of bad saying that because I do think he's a pretty good actor. And he's
I
obviously
think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be fine in it.
yeah,
I think he's probably going to catch the heat for some pretty shit writing that's coming our way,
yeah,
and I think he'll catch the flack for it.
yeah. He'll become a little bit of a scapegoat, won't he? If
Yeah,
it goes to
for
shit.
bad writers. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I think that's probably going to be what happens
Mm.
because I don't think there's anything. I don't think Geralt is that complicated and deep a role. It's just pissed off man. He's just grumpy all the time and pissed
Yeah.
off at everything.
I think he might be a
I
bit
think
too
it's
handsome for it as well, Liam Hemsworth. Like
oh yeah, because Henry
much
Cavill's
as Henry
fucking
Cavill's a very
hideous.
handsome man,
Yeah.
like he's a lot of
He's very
muscle.
Hollywood
Do you know what I
handsome.
mean? Yeah,
Hemsworth.
yeah.
Is it Hemsworth? Yeah, yeah,
Hemsworth, yeah,
Hemsworth.
he's Chris Hemsworth's
Um,
brother, isn't he?
yeah, he's very like American handsome,
Yeah,
whereas I think Cavill's more sort of
a bit rugged,
yeah.
isn't he? A bit
He's
more rough and ready.
I don't know about rugged, but I
Rugged,
think he's a bit more yeah.
rugged.
He's got that European look about him,
Mm.
especially in The Witcher.
Yeah, yeah. But that's my next one. A one I completely forgot about, so it wasn't even on my list. But
Mm,
it's a nice little bonus.
yeah, I enjoyed Witcher, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my last, and it's not really a good film. It's more of an honorable mention. Is Resident Evil, as we mentioned just previously.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was again not a good film, and it's actually bugger all like the games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but it's another one that came along at just the right time, and I think it hit a lot of touchstones. Um,
Mm.
and again another great soundtrack. Score by Marilyn Manson as well. Weirdly, the
Oh,
score's
really? I didn't
fantastic.
know that.
Yeah, but there had a lot of like the laser scene is just absolutely,
Yeah.
the bit in the tunnel with the lasers. Everybody knows that scene because it's so cool.
Yeah, it was really
Um,
cool.
and it spawned a million sequels. So you've got to be doing something. I didn't really like. I think I saw the second, like the next sequel, whichever one it was called. Probably just Resident Evil 2.
I've probably seen them all in bits. Do you know what I mean? Like there's
I think I've seen, yeah, I probably have myself in like YouTube shorts and stuff.
yeah.
When they chop films up into a billion shorts and you end up watching a
Mm,
film. Yeah. But I couldn't tell you what happened in any of the other sequels after that. Uh, but they must be doing something right to spawn that many sequels. And the first one was decent. It was a again, as far as video game films go, it wasn't that bad.
yeah.
It was certainly no Double Dragon or Street Fighter.
No.
But yeah, that's an honourable mention. I think everything else is just complete tosh.
Yeah, I mean the
I
rest
know
of
I
them.
know you guys liked the Pokemon Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, it was good
Uh,
fun. It was good fun. I haven't
yeah,
got it on my list,
it
but
was all right,
I
but
would probably still as an honourable mention. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a Pokemon fan, so I didn't really give much of a fuck about. And I don't like Ryan Reynolds. He makes my ass
Yeah.
clench. So yeah.
And another one that I've got in here that it's a massive stretch to say that it's a video game adaptation because it's not a fucking video game adaptation. But I don't know where else I would get how else I would manage to shoehorn it into anything else. Is Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, the one that came out a couple of years ago with Chris Pine in.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's not so much. I mean, there's been plenty of Dungeons and Dragons video games,
Mm.
but it's not a specific
No,
game. But
no.
yeah, no, I'd allow that because it's a great film.
Yeah, it's a great film. It's a great
Yeah,
film. It's another
loads of fun.
one. I've said it quite a lot tonight, but it's another one that come at me from nowhere. Wasn't expecting it to be any good. Didn't expect it to be anything worth watching again or have any kind of real enjoyment from it.
Mm,
I just put it on to kill some
yeah,
time, and it was
aye,
enthralling.
yeah, same. I expected nothing, and
No,
it was brilliant. It was
yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
yeah. It was funny.
I
It was
hope it's
clever.
getting a sequel.
I hope it gets. I really do hope it
Yeah,
gets a sequel. Yeah,
um,
yeah. So
yeah.
very good.
And I'm just scrolling up and down the list now, and I'm not seeing anything else. I think Sonic the Hedgehog gets a mention purely for Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I've got that on my
Um,
honourable mentions, Sonic, but I've got it Sonic
yeah,
in brackets Jim Carrey because he make it. I think
yeah,
he carries
as
that
Robotnik.
entirely.
Yeah, 100% carries that
Oh,
franchise. Yeah,
definitely. I think if you take him out of that franchise, it's going to flop. The
oh,
he
absolutely.
needs to
Yeah, I
be in
think
it.
so.
He needs to be in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I think it'll probably carry on. If they made one of the other, like I don't know, the evil Sonic, the Black Sonic. I'm guessing he's a bad guy. I don't know. I don't
the
know what Sonic law. I
Shadow's
don't
in
know.
Shadow's in the thingy one.
Is he all right?
He's in the newest
Um,
one. He's in the third one.
is he a bad guy or is he just like an emo good guy?
He's a name good guy.
Is he all right? I thought he was like a bad guy
Yeah,
character.
so the
Anyway.
tease at the end of, I mean, spoilers, tease at the end of that one, tease at the end of the third one, so there's going to be a fourth one, because they'll
Mm.
keep it going now for as long as they fucking can, is the Rose, the pink hedgehog's just arrived.
Oh, the girlfriend.
Yeah, and so has all of the Robo Sonics. They've all
All
arrived.
right, aye.
Yeah, or Mecha Sonic, I don't know what they're called, I can't remember.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
been 30 years since I played a Sonic game.
Yeah, but other honourable mentions I've got in there, I've got Super Mario Brothers, the movie, the new animated one.
Yeah,
That honorable mention. It's great for the kids. It's good. It's nice.
yeah. It's
It's
a good
always
kids film.
nice in it to see the movie and use the soundtrack from the different games in the movie.
Uh-huh.
There's a great little action piece at the end where he's going through different bits and he's grows big and it's got like the theme from the original Mario, and then he gets one of the leaves and turns into the
The
raccoon,
fire,
and
yeah.
the music switches to like the Super Mario Brothers 3 music,
Right, all right,
which
yeah.
was class. Nice little touch. Um,
Huh.
I've got a Minecraft movie on there as an honorable mention. Not for us, certainly not for us. But I must have seen that movie about fucking 20 times because my kids absolutely love it. So they've clearly done something great with it because the kids think it's amazing. Like it's
the children yearn for the mines.
the children yearn
It's
for the mines. They want the mines.
yeah,
They
we need
want
to
the
get them
mines.
back down there digging.
They want to see Jack Black. They want to see Steve kill the zombies.
Can Jack Black?
They want to see the pigs in Margosha. I know the names of all the fuckers in there. I know this. I
I
know
was
this
going to say,
movie.
listen to you go.
I know this movie better than half of the other fucking ones I've talked about because I've seen it that much recently. But it's good. I mean, there is little bits of like adult humor in there, but yeah, you've got to go into it expecting what you'd expect. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
I mean, yeah, I would never expect anything different. No,
Yeah,
it's, I mean, yeah, it's
yeah. And
Minecraft's a kid's game now. Yeah.
yeah, and the last honourable mention I've got is one that I used to put on um, with Kev. Actually, every time we'd go out for a drink, and would get back and go, oh, we'll stick a movie on. It'd be one or two things. It would either be The Crow because Kevin loves The Crow.
Crow's a great film. Yeah.
Yeah, or it
I know
would.
Kev loves The Crow. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. Or it would be Final Fantasy Advent Children, the Final
Advent
Fantasy VII
Children.
movie. It's animated. It's like a
Oh, yes, the animated one. Ah, yeah, I
yeah,
know which one you mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. It's great fights. There's a great fight in there that I love. I used to get to that
Yeah.
point. I used to make myself stay awake to the point where Tifa fights in the church because it's a great fight scene, and then I let myself fall asleep. Yeah,
I remember bits of it vaguely, but I can't remember. I couldn't tell you anything that happens in it.
yeah.
I just remember little pieces of it. I remember it looked good. I remember it was good
Oh
animation.
yeah, it was very good. Particularly,
After the
I mean, you'd expect it really because even back in the day, like the effects on the Final Fantasy games, particularly the cutscenes, were like
oh
next
yeah, I
level.
mean yeah, it always looked good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember the Final Fantasy movie that had like nothing to do with Final Fantasy, like
Spirits
as a
Within.
game.
Spirits Within.
Spirits Within, yeah,
Yeah, though
that
I
was a
didn't.
struggle to get through,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it
Christ, I think I tried to watch that like 3 or 4 times,
was a battle.
thinking I must be missing something here,
Yeah,
and it was boring.
yeah. It was another one
Watch
where I
it
was like,
again,
oh,
try.
we'll use this name, and then this will get people in the door, and it had fuck
Yeah,
all to do with it.
yeah. I remember everybody was hoping for a Final Fantasy film,
Mm.
and he never got it. Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, that's about it. I mean, the rest of it's just an absolute casserole of dog shit.
Yeah.
As we've said, Street Fighter,
The trouble
shocking.
is the annoying thing about it is it is a casserole of dog shit. But there's so much potential in so much of the games that they could have made absolute gems. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's the infuriating thing. In the same way that I find comic book movies infuriating, the stories are
The
there.
stories are there. They
Like
exist.
the
Why don't you
characters are
use them?
there, the stories, the bloody costumes are there. Like
Yeah,
everything's there. Just fucking you
yeah,
just stop being so pig-headed and trying to put your own spin on it,
yeah,
thinking that you're going to be remembered for making something, like
yeah. Like that.
just stop trying to. Yeah, you're not going to make it your own. Just do it right, and the money will come rolling in.
Yeah, or it'll come pouring in. There's a fan base there.
Yeah,
People have bought into that stuff for years and years and years and years and
yeah,
years. They don't want to see you put massive changes on it. They want to see that
yeah.
character. That's
That's it.
what they pay
Yeah,
the
yeah.
money to see.
Aye.
And it's the same. It's the same with video games. Like, why make
Uh-huh.
all these stupid fucking changes to franchises that people love when you could
Yeah.
just make a
Aye.
movie, and then you can do something different with a story. You can put a different story together using them. You just
Hmm.
be respectful of the lore and be respectful of the characters that you're using.
Yeah. Aye. It is infuriating because they pay so much for these licenses. The licenses for a video game film was cost an absolute fortune.
Yeah, particularly now
Um.
because like the video game that they make like what is it? Something ridiculous like they make like 5 to 10 times more than movies do.
Oh God, I mean, video games. Yeah, I mean, they make a fortune compared to films, make an absolute
Yeah,
fortune.
you know.
So the licenses must cost just fucking gangbusters, but they get them and they just balls them up like
Yeah,
every time, and it really is infuriating. Like well, at times it is anyway. Sometimes you're not bothered, but yeah,
mm,
sometimes it's like what are you thinking? Like what are you doing?
yeah,
It's madness, absolute madness. there seems to be a bit of a vibe of them sticking more like the Sonic movies. They're very Sonic-y.
Yes.
There's lots of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
um,
I think
the
they've hit it.
Minecraft movie, it was just Minecraft with people in, which is what kids want.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they didn't try and make it a thing like the original Super Mario, where they did a complete
Mhm.
overhaul of the whole world and made this weird Frankenstein
Yeah.
mess.
That's
Like the
what. That's
Minecraft
why I
movie is
think they've
just
done right with the Super Mario Brothers movie, because they've. I think doing it animated like that is the best way to do it.
oh for Super Mario definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like how would
It's too weird a concept, I
it's
think.
too
Yeah.
weird. You couldn't do that in the real
Yeah.
world. You couldn't
Aye.
do like you've done with Sonic and pull him into the real world, because he's a human
Yeah,
character that
yeah.
already exists, and he's
Hmm.
pulled into another world. It's
Yeah.
it's the best way to it's the best way for it to be done.
Yeah. And it's a Space Jam.
Yeah.
But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. It wasn't the best film in the world, but that just kept it simple. They didn't try and do
Oh
anything
yeah.
wacky with it.
I know
Like it
fuck all
was.
about that, and that's it. That's another one that gets a lot of love online.
I know very little about the games. I played the first one briefly on my tablet years ago when it was like the cool new thing.
Yeah.
It was just a daft. It was like a mobile game,
Hmm.
with jump scares and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I saw the film just for something to. I just put it on for something to have in the background, and it was
Mhm.
all right. It's not going to win any awards, but it was just. But it's for kids, like it was like scary, but it was like there's no blood or anything like it. It's like kids scary,
Yeah.
like jumpy and sort of big loud noise sort of thing, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's barely a horror film at all.
Yeah.
That Until Dawn that just came out recently.
Oh yeah, that's number.
Again,
Yeah.
not going to win any awards at all, but it was all right. It was all right. It followed the game kind of a bit.
Mm.
It sort of took a heavy inspiration from the game,
It
but it
wasn't
didn't
a
stick
game or
to
like
the
one of
game.
those ones where it's like it almost plays like a movie, and you just got to make
Yes, the game was
choices
essentially.
throughout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sort of directed a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I think the Until Dawn games, I think each one's a different story or something.
Mm.
And this kind of played on that because each time because it's like a Groundhog Day sort of, and each
Yeah.
time they restarted, it was different. They had to survive a different way.
Yeah.
But it was decent. It didn't push it too hard, and it remembered that it had to be fun and entertaining
Mhm.
at the end of the day. But so yeah, hopefully they pull it back around the other way and they just start making video games films that look like video games
Yeah.
and have video game stuff in them.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Be nice to see.
But I'm looking at what's coming out, and bloody hell,
No. That's
there's a
awful good.
hell of a list. Call of Duty. I mean, I'm surprised that hasn't been made already, to be
I'm
honest.
very surprised that hasn't been
Uh,
made.
Death
Oh.
Stranding, that game that Kev loves, where you run around and you deliver packages on your motorbike and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Duke Nukem film,
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 2.
Balls of Steel. Ah, nobody's bothered about that. The last one, I thought the last one was rubbish. They're making a Dredge film. That'd be sick.
What the
I've
fuck
got
is
Dredge.
Dredge?
Dredge is like it's an indie game where you're just a boat on the sea. You go bobbing around on the sea. You go fishing and
Yeah.
catch. You just catch fish and sell the fish. But every now and then you catch like real fucking freaky fish, like proper monstery fish, and there's like weird shit going on with cults and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's big massive like mega monsters that live out in sea, and you have to if you go out to sea at night, the monsters come and get you and stuff.
Yeah.
Great game. It's very like relaxing and comfy. It's not intense or anything at all. It's like a nice game to play, even though it's
Mm.
monstery. It's just a fun, nice, comfy game to play. So I'll be interested to see what they do with the Dredge
Yeah.
film. That could be a lot of fun.
Mm.
Ghost of
Fucking hell.
Tsushima.
They're
I know you
making
like
it.
that.
I'd heard about that. I don't know. I think that's going to be an anime one as well, you know. So the same with Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I'd heard that both of
Mm,
those were in the pipeline, but might be
right.
anime ones. Yeah, I'm
Helldivers.
just looking.
That'd be good. House of the Dead. Jack and
Helldivers.
Daxter. Metal Gear
Yeah.
film. Minecraft sequel. Outrun.
Metal
Remember
Gear
that
be
shit from
cool.
when we were kids?
Outrun, fucking hell. I mean, that'll just be
Pac-Man
fucking
film.
Fast and Furious, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gears of War, that might work well.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were making Gears. I.
Mm. I
Uh,
think it'd be another one where it need to be a pretty big budget.
oh god, yeah. Ah yeah, yeah. Gears is like war, full on war.
Yeah.
Space Invaders film. Don't know what they're gonna do with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do all that. Did you ever see the movie Pixels with Adam Sandler?
No, I didn't say it.
It was good fun. I mean, it wasn't. It's certainly not going to win any awards, but it's
Yeah,
like it's that fun for the kids. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah.
it's just nice to see some of the older characters get pulled in. Mm.
Aye,
All right,
aye.
cool.
So
Well, that was it. Hour. So we've got a couple options for what we'll do next week, but we'll talk in the background and decide which one we're going to do next week, and
talking secret.
talk in secret, and then let you all know. It'll be a nice surprise. Um, but thanks for listening. Do remember to like and follow and all that other shit. Check us out on all the platforms that you use. And we will be back next week with some more little tidbits and some movie reviews and recommendations and all that other good shit. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.